Humans are social creatures. We need to communicate with each other. For most of history, we were limited. We could talk face to face, or we could send messages over long distances. But these methods were slow. Then the telephone was invented. This changed everything. The telephone allowed us to talk to anyone, anywhere in real time. This was revolutionary. The first telephones were invented in the late 19th century. Alexander Graham Bell is credited with the first patent, but others were working on similar devices. The early phones were crude, they were also expensive. Only the wealthy could afford them. Over time, telephones improved. They became smaller, they became cheaper. By the mid-20th century, telephones were common. Most homes had one. The rotary dial phone became an icon. Landlines, as they were called, used wires to connect people. Your voice traveled as an electrical signal. This went through a network of telephone exchanges. The person on the other end heard your voice almost instantly. The landline phone had a profound impact on society. Businesses could communicate more efficiently. Families could stay in touch over long distances. Emergencies could be reported quickly. For the first time, instant communication was possible for the average person. In the 1970s, a new type of phone emerged, the mobile phone. The first mobile phones were large and clunky. They were also very expensive. The first commercial mobile phone call was made in 1973. Early mobile phones were analog. This meant that the signal was weaker. Calls often dropped, but the technology improved rapidly. In the 1990s, digital mobile phones were introduced. These phones offered clearer calls and new features like text messaging. Mobile phones became smaller, lighter, and more affordable. People no longer needed to be tethered to a landline. They could make and receive calls from almost anywhere. This gave people a new sense of freedom. The early 2000s saw the rise of the smartphone. Smartphones combined the features of a mobile phone with the capabilities of a personal computer. They offered internet access, email, GPS navigation, and a wide range of apps. The first iPhone, released in 2007, revolutionized the industry. Today, smartphones are ubiquitous. We use them for everything from communication to entertainment to banking. We rely on them to stay connected with the world around us. Smartphones have also had a profound impact on our relationships, our work, and our culture. The future of phone communication is uncertain, but one thing is for sure, the technology will continue to evolve. We can expect even faster speeds, new features, and more sophisticated devices. The only limit is our imagination.